I'm Marie Cole, and I'm a distinguished engineer with IBM. I'm part of the IBM Systems business unit, and I work in our supplier technical management organization in our systems supply chain. So that means that I collaborate across IBM, our development organization, others in our supply chain group, as well as our research group, and work with our suppliers and other industry organizations. So iNEMI is one of those industry organizations where we really value our participation and the benefits that we get from participating and collaborating with other iNEMI members. In years past, IBM had been a vertically integrated company. So we were much more insular and able to provide our own technology. But that doesn't happen in today's world anymore. We're very much dependent on the technology that comes from our suppliers, from our extensive supply chain, all the way from silicon up through finished systems. So iNEMI provides us with the opportunity to collaborate in a pre-competitive environment to help us work with suppliers, whether they be our suppliers or even introduce us to some new organizations, as well as work with other OEM companies so that we can prepare for the next generation of systems. We're able to develop new technology building blocks. A segment that's very near and dear to my heart is developing new qualification guidelines. We have, of course, very high standards for reliability and quality for our systems. So it's very important that the proper testing be done to validate new technology, new processes, new materials before we incorporate them into our systems. So some of the projects have given us the opportunity to work with other OEMs and come to common agreement on qualification criteria that then the supply chain can execute with less supervision, with less intervention, and they can prepare themselves to be our supplier for the next generation. So one project that my team was involved in was to develop the qualification standards for the printed circuit board assemblies so that we could then rely on our suppliers to do more of the work. My team has also been very involved in defining creep corrosion test protocols. Given the number of corrosion incidents around the world, particularly in a number of our growth markets, it was important to develop a test so that we could, in a standardized way, evaluate hardware for its robustness or the risk of corrosion failures.